Oh my God. Wave, everyone. Hi, I'm Kitty from the Succubus Club, and I am sitting here with none other than 4-Star Mary. Well, actually, some of 4-Star Mary.
4-Star Mary Light.
4-Star Mary Light. I like that. I like that. This is Zoo, Tad, and Steve. Zach.
Hello.
See, now they're at a loss for words. We were just jabbing before, and now we're just like, the camera's on. What do we say? So yes, you may know me from such films as the Succubus Club now. Yes, my show, the Succubus Club, Buffy show, and since you know 4-Star Mary is one of those Buffy bands, they said, hey Kitty, why don't you come and talk to them? And I said, okay, I'll do that. So here we are, and they're going to be playing a little bit later, and it's really cool because they're doing like an acoustic thing. Don't miss it, whatever you do. It's amazing. I caught a little bit of it. Yeah, okay, yes, let's talk about, it's the first time you guys are going to do an acoustic thing.
Absolutely. We just thought we'd do something a little different this time out. So when we go to England, we're going to be doing a couple of in-stores, and we wanted to get an acoustic set going.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. And actually, I do want to talk about that. They're going to go, you guys are going to do a tour of the UK, really, like, just, like 10 days or something?
We're doing 15 shows in 16 days. 15
shows in 16 days.
More rock and roll than is reasonable.
And when are you leaving?
We're leaving on Thursday morning.
Oh,
and our first scheduled show is Saturday night in Birmingham. But we may be doing a sneaky show Friday night. We'll see.
Don't tell anyone. Come on.
Does this mean I need to start packing?
No, you should start humming. Get yourself warmed up.
Humming.
Just keep humming for the next 3 days.
So, yeah, so they're going to be, so if you're going to be in England or, you know, if you just want to go over there, you know, you can see them. They're going to be all over, especially at a really cool club in Cambridge. I've been there. It's called the Boathouse. Very cool. Okay, so I know for all the 4-Star Mary fans out there, there's a million of you, you know, you probably already know much about the band. For those of you who don't, excuse me, we'll fly. So talk a little bit how you guys formed. So that's a boring question.
They give the boring question to me. Okay, I'm going to make up a total lie. No.
We were all in sorcerer school.
Yes, they all met at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
And Zoo couldn't make anything levitate, which was really embarrassing.
Divination.
I mean, you know, when a guy can't keep it up, it's embarrassing. So we decided we have to form a band to distract attention from our pathetic sorcery skills.
That's a good story. I like.
Yeah, for Tad, let's hear the Tad version now.
I kind of like that version.
Prison.
That's
a good version too.
Reform school, girls' school. You know, we all used to be women in our other life.
So what year? What year did you guys start?
We formed about 4 years ago, was it?
You're kidding. It was only 4 years ago?
Only 4 years ago.
Only.
Time flies, you know.
That's weird. So, okay, enough about that. No, I was kidding. Let's talk about how did you get on Buffy?
Oh, wow. I guess that's my story.
Steve.
I know.
It all starts at the party.
Yeah, I was doing craft service, which it means you're feeding people.
He was a
very, very cheeky job. Yeah, and it was a cast party, and I put our tape in, our demo tape. This is a while ago, into a cassette player, and someone named John King. This very strange man who's addicted to the Macarena. It's embarrassing.
That's sad.
He came up to me and asked me what music was playing, and I said it was my band, and he asked if I'd like to be on a TV show. And I said, does this mean I have to get naked? And he said no. So I said, sure, that'd be great.
No, you were like, darn. I don't want that.
Yeah, I said, I don't have any lubrication here. So one thing, we were actually supposed to be one of the bands that plays in the Bronze, if you're familiar with the show. And then John called me in a panic about a week later and said, I've got a problem. And I said, what? And he said, well, Joss wants to use you guys as this fictitious band. And I said, well, we're all about being as fake as possible.
Dingoes ate my baby, in case you don't know.
And so we ended up being the band, behind Seth Green. Which, it's hard, because he's really fucking short. So to get a lot of guys behind him, it's tough.
Language.
Oh, I swore.
How to Make Friends by Steve Carter.
My nephews and nieces. Okay, Evan and Kaylin, I didn't say that.
Just don't repeat it.
I didn't say.
But no, it was really cool. You guys came to sort of be the Buffy house band. Yeah. And when the first time I saw, because I've been watching Buffy ever since the very beginning, and I know you guys didn't come on. The first time that they played or that we heard Dingoes Ate My Baby, a.k.a. 4-Star Mary, was second season, and it was Inca Mummy Girl. And the first time we heard you guys, like, who is that band? You know, it's supposed to be Dingoes Ain't My Baby. And then it was like the big buzz, like, oh, actually, it's this band called 4 Star Mary. They're the ones that are behind Dingoes Ain't My Baby. And for a while, we're like, well, is any of them in the, you know, are any of them there, or is it just they just put their music on? So that was really interesting that you guys sort of the band behind the band. And so say more. So what else happened?
So yeah, I mean, that's what ended up happening is that we were. I mean, it's interesting that you mentioned season 2 because in the pilot of Buffy, there's actually a reference to Dingoes Ain't My Baby.
Yes, I saw the pilot.
Which no one in the production company who was dealing with us was aware of.
Oh.
And so anyway, so yeah, starting with season 2, we had a few songs on season 2, and then it was a very popular part of the show, I guess, Seth's band.
Oh yeah.
So they just kept using more and more music. And the interesting thing is about being on the show is, are you aware of the fact that eventually certain members of the band did get to make their big screen debut?
Yes.
Yes, and I don't. When was it the time? Because I remember that.
It was the season finale.
Season finale this year.
Yeah, what happened was everything takes place in a dream sequence.
Right, the dream sequence.
And
Such a good episode. Okay.
Joss was really sick and tired of hearing people say, when are you actually going to have 4 Star Mary on there?
Oh, right.
So as a joke, he had us on there, but we weren't playing our song.
We weren't.
Right.
Well, we were playing a song that Chris Beck wrote, and
no, actually, Joss wrote that song.
Oh, Joss and Tony
wrote the song, and Tony, we went in the studio and recorded it with Tony Head like about a couple weeks beforehand.
Oh, right, the one we. Oh, okay,
you remember?
Okay,
he's like,
yes, okay.
It's strange.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it was actually Zoo and Chris, our drummer, and I and Chris Beck playing on the recording.
Oh, that's
Chris Beck, who is the composer.
Right.
And then on screen, it was Tad playing bass.
And I played bass. I really played bass.
Yeah, right.
I did.
They actually they took
I didn't
out
miss
all the
a
recorded
note.
bass and put in what he was doing on stage because it was so good.
That's too cool.
Yeah. It's going to turn into like an art installation kind of performance.
I cried. I mean, I was in Boston.
You cried because you know now I'm going to be playing bass and singing.
You're out of a
I should have
job.
just stubbed my toe.
He's gonna be the next Sting.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Now you gotta get stand up though. Stand up piece.
That's next. I like that.
He's like maybe. So no, it's really cool. So now, are you guys? Is there more in store for you on Buffy? Because now that Oz isn't there anymore, there's really no. Technically, there's no more Dingoes Ain't My Baby.
That's right.
That's sad.
Well.
Let's have a moment of silence.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. No, but it is sad because, but I'm sure that they're going to keep playing your songs because there are times when, you know, Willows will still play the songs, you know.
Well, frankly, this season we weren't supposed to have any songs on the show. Seth was gone, and there wasn't supposed to be any more Dingoes music, and
Right.
we ended up having 3 songs played on the show this season, plus the thing we recorded with Tony.
The thing with Tony.
So I mean, we keep being told that, you know, our responsibilities in the Buffyverse have ended, but it hasn't happened yet.
I hope
We're
not,
fine with
though.
that.
But I really hope not.
But yeah, but we want to come on Angel and like beat up that Nancy boy.
You know what? I want to start our own show called 4 Star Mary, and we'll be like, we'll each have a superpower. Superpower, full on. We'll have little outfits. You know what I mean?
That is so cool.
And
What
I'll
would
like
you guys
shoot
be?
something out of my guitar, and you know maybe the drums can be like explosions. You know, like I'll get him.
That'd be so.
Kaboom.
You should do that.
There you go.
Superpower.
No, I think I say go for it. I think that sounds good. No, because you guys were. It's funny because I mean I hope that they keep showing you, or at least they keep playing 4 Star Mary as Dingoes, you know, because like that one Willow's, she's putting the poster up and they're listening to Pain, and then when they're at that scene with Riley and she's sitting there and then you guys come on the tape player and she gets all like she gets all teary-eyed and he's like, okay, we'll shut it off, we'll shut it off, and you're like, no. But and for those of you who do listen to the Succubus Club, when we did our Golden Fang Award, which was we did the best of season 4, and what we also did was the favorite all-time Buffy band, and it was a writing category. I mean, we put pretty much all of them up there, but it was a writing category, and unanimously 4 Star Mary was the winner, obviously.
But we didn't get our awards yet.
Yeah, where's the Golden Fang? That's
Well,
what I need.
it's on our website.
I need the Golden Fang.
Okay, we'll make up a Golden Fang for you guys. We will. I will make it up.
And we'll put it on our next record.
Maybe like
Golden
sharp
Fang,
and pointy
like
teeth.
Golden Fang.
Yes, we are the winners of the prestigious Golden Fang Award. They'll be like, what?
Well,
like,
awards named after like orthodonty are generally the most praised.
I think so.
The most highly coveted awards.
I think so too.
They have something to do with teeth.
So, I know. So it must have been like a dream come true. Or maybe I wouldn't say like a dream come true, but like something really just amazing for you to be on. For they go, okay, we're going to be on this show, and it's every year it's one of the 5 best shows on TV.
Yeah, it's brought a lot of exposure to us. I mean, it was really it's kind of been a little overwhelming, but
Really?
at the same time, it's great.
Yeah, it's not like the other, because I mean, we've been on other TV shows before.
Right.
We had stuff on like Party 5
Right.
and Road Rules, I guess. There's that great scene where the guy's dancing on logs in the water.
Yeah,
and they're
that's us.
looping the intro of one of our songs over and over and over. We're like, that's
like,
our song.
that's
Over
our
and
song.
over again. Yeah.
Did they ask you? I mean,
Oh yeah.
okay.
But the funny thing is, I mean, it doesn't generate. I mean, I've never had anyone come to our website and say, "Oh, I heard your song on MTV Road Rules," you know. Whereas Buffy, it generated this really, really huge swell of attention, which
From
was
the very first song.
yeah.
was
But same with Party 5. Like no one's ever really
Really
come up to us. I mean, every once in a while, it's like, "Oh wow, yeah, I've heard you," but not like people hitting our website and
Right.
buying our stuff and coming to our shows like from Vegas
Wow.
and stuff like that. So it's a very different kind of community that watches that show.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
Not, so that's been really cool.
Definitely. Buffy fans are the best fans. So, no, but it's true because when I first got into Buffy, all those bands, I had never heard of Four Star Mary, I had never heard of Cheapo Bono, I had never heard of Darling Violetta or even, or Velvet Chain, any of those bands. And that opened up a whole new world of music for me even. That, like bands I never heard that I was like, wait, these guys are really good.
Yeah.
How come I never heard them before? How come I'm deprived of this? Like, how come the radio doesn't play it?
Well, Joss is big into music.
Yeah.
He really likes, and John King, the music supervisor, he's really into discovering new bands and
Yeah.
exploiting us for all it's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Joss was ever in a band, but John was in a band in Baltimore, and so he's really into indie music, and so it kind of fits well because I mean it's a show that they do try to keep production costs under control. They've got so much to spend on special
Right.
effects.
Oh yeah.
Spending huge amounts of cash for Third Eye Blind isn't really something they're keen to do, I'd imagine. So.
But it's great because they really do look for up and coming musicians, and there's a lot of undiscovered talent out there.
Yeah. And I think it's great that Buffy gives a vehicle to that.
Absolutely.
So you guys have a new album coming out or anything like that? Anything new?
We have an album out right now. It's called Thrown to the Wolves.
Yes.
And it's doing quite well for us right now. It's helping us get to England. But
Very
also
cool.
the fans in England are the ones basically who set the whole thing up.
That's
Him and
great.
Steve.
Because we were talking about that a little bit earlier about how you were going, wow, we have fans from all over the world now.
Mm-hmm. Singapore.
Singapore. Australia. New
It's
South
like,
Wales.
we're really big in Belgium.
We've been getting a lot of email this week from France. I'm not sure what happened. I think our label in England, I think, just changed distributors and started putting stuff in stores in France or something. And so I'm getting these emails, and they don't know English. I mean, they're French.
So
or
good to
something.
know you.
Yeah, it's really
Pleased to
funny.
have record. Bye bye.
Wow. That's really
Yeah.
cool though.
But our first official fan site is done by a girl named Divya in Singapore.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's kind of took us
I mean,
back a little.
how did that feel to have like all of a sudden you have people doing websites about you?
It was great.
You're like, okay, that's
And
really
a
cool.
lot of the times, the websites have much more information than we even know about
Right,
ourselves.
right.
You're like, did I do that?
Yeah, gosh, is that me? Yeah, I didn't even know I did that. Wow, I'm a superhero. See, there's a
See?
superhero.
Superstar. Very cool. Now, okay, so you said that Throne of the Wolves is giving you the opportunity to go to England. Do you guys? So what about day jobs? Do you guys have day jobs? Or do you get to leave those yet? For
Well, we're leaving them next week. That's
Yeah.
for darn
Next week
sure.
for sure.
There's no more day jobs there.
Woo-hoo.
I want to return back to my job of glazing hams at Honey Baked Ham
right
because
on. Because that makes people happy.
dude, I give joy to everyone at the Thanksgiving.
I like Honey Baked Ham.
Easter. It's really it's
I
it's
do
like
this by choice,
almost
Honey
like
Baked
like Peace Corps, but it's Honey Baked Ham Corps. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
Honey Baked Ham rules.
It does rock.
So, what about you?
No.
No Honey Baked
I
Ham?
just float through life.
You just float through
As
it.
is.
Slacker. Okay. I like that. Steve?
I am single-handedly responsible for the internet.
Really? I was
takes
wondering
a
who
lot
that
of
was.
time.
Him and Al Gore, they invented it.
I am single-handedly making it all happen.
Wow.
No, there is one company though that I'm responsible for. So
Cool.
that's all we'll say about that.
But I write for a column called InsanityCheck.com. Go visit my column, The Looney Band.
The Looney Bin.
Oh, right. Okay.
Some people.
I'll have my own column one day too if I just keep trying.
Called the
Just keep-
Zoo.
just-
I'm in the works
yeah,
of getting it
don't worry.
syndicated
It's
right
like
now.
Romper Room, Zoo Room, New Zoo Review.
Well, yeah, News and Review.
There you go.
Like
Yeah.
and Zoom, all those
Zoom.
shows.
Stealing My Thunder, Zoo.
Hey,
That's my column first.
Oh,
Soon
right,
we're
that's
gonna syndicate Tad to the Food Network.
Yes.
Cooking with
Oh.
Tad.
Yes.
You guys should have your own cooking show.
You haven't had our cooking yet.
No,
have you?
okay.
All right. Zoo actually doesn't mean barbecue.
I
every
do. I
year.
throw some mean grill.
We throw barbecue every year for the
Right
fans.
on.
Right there.
True. That's true. But we do have an EP coming out in England in about
Oh, so you have
2
another
weeks.
one coming out.
Yes.
Very cool.
What's the release date on that?
The release date on the EP is September 4th, I believe, in England, October 1st in the States. And that's a 3-song EP with an acoustic version of Pain, and then 2 new songs,
Oh, awesome.
Marlene and Think.
Excellent.
Marlene. Will you describe the songs? How do you describe
Yeah,
Marlene?
aren't you single-handedly responsible for writing all the songs?
Absolutely.
Well, there you go.
Marlene's, it's like it's 3-part harmonica and then a xylophone. It's a departure for us.
Yeah.
When are you gonna start using a juice harp?
We,
Doing-
Doing, doing, doing.
Those are cool.
that was supposed to be secret, man.
Oh,
I
sorry.
can't believe
You
you
let
did
it
that.
slip on the dang interview.
Now we can't do that, man.
I
You're
didn't say
stealing.
it.
Talk about stealing thunder. That was it right there.
Journalist,
See, we were gonna
man.
come out of left field with that, and you just.
Now I'm
Now
banned.
tomorrow-
All right, we
Like
let everyone
Matchbox
forgive
20
her.
Tomorrow
I'm
is going to
sorry.
release Juice Harp.
Juice
piece.
Heart.
It
Pain
would've
on the
been
Juice
us.
Heart. Pain.
Damn those
Doing,
Matchbox 20 people.
Damn them.
Who?
Damn them all.
Damn them to
Like
hell.
Santana's going to be doing like solos on a Juice Harp. It's like, that would have been us, man. God.
Okay. Okay, forget I said that. No, just cry. See, because Tad is the songwriter. It's like, don't touch those lyrics.
He
Just
writes
get
it
away.
And it takes a long time because he has to lay down all the individual parts too. He like multi-tracks it all, and he like first he does one guitar, then the other, and then the bass,
And recording's
the
a bitch.
drums.
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
tell you.
it's-
He
Tad's
yells
very
at me
modest,
all the time.
He's like,
he's
stop
like-
it.
Stop it. No, that's the wrong note.
It's like, you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
Again.
No, it's a lot of the lyrics are just about from personal experiences.
Yeah.
Things like
So has anyone ever else wanted to write, or are you just going, no?
that. No, we all
Lyrics.
write collectively, but when it comes to the lyrics,
All your favorite sons are the ones I
I
wrote.
folk
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
I-
don't
you know
let
what,
them write
also-
any of that.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
lyrics.
Dilate.
Well, there's so
So
personal. Like I would write a lyric and Tad singing it would just be goofy. I mean, I've written lyrics and
No, I
Tad
understand what you're
singing
saying.
those lyrics. It's like no.
You're like, that's not his pain, that's my pain.
It's like underwear is everywhere. The most in.
See, that's why
It's
I write
private.
See, thank
It's
God for
private.
Tad.
It's about pants.
It's about
Pants.
pants.
Let the pants thing go.
Pants. The official fanzine of Force
No way. We are going to have
Pants.
a competition because there's no way I'm going to allow it to be called pants.
Pants.
We're going to let the fans decide what our official
You in England.
fanzine will be.
Like underwear?
Pants.
What
on
about
the
underwear?
International pants.
That's
Well, pants is underwear. So
Well,
in England, we've been picking up English slang
Right.
with all the email from people in England, and one of the phrases that kept coming up was like, "Well, such and such is just totally pants." And I'm like, "What does that mean?" And they're like, "Well, it means underpants." And I'm like, "Oh, well, now
yeah,
it makes all the
but-
sense in the world." That's
Oh,
like,
I'm
well,
underwear.
That situation is totally underwear.
Well, is that like good or bad?
Well, that's the thing.
So if
It's-
something's
see,
totally
if you have
pants,
to
does that mean it's
ask-
cool?
No,
Well-
it means it's not cool.
Yeah.
Okay, because like underpants, like dirty soiled underwear?
I guess.
So if we say,
Now we've
you know,
done it.
We're gonna de-pants you. That means we're gonna bring you up to cool status.
That's
Oh,
it.
okay. Oh, okay. I
Yes.
think.
Okay.
Okay.
English dialect
Got it?
101.
All right.
Right, see, if you when you go to England and you ask, you say, I need to go to the loo.
That's
Because if you say bathroom, they'll say, why? Do you want to take a bath? And then they'll laugh at you thinking they're being all funny. You're like, yeah, whatever. You're like, yeah, thanks. Which is what they said to me. I'm like, no, okay. So now I say loo, and my students go, loo, what's that? I'm like, the bathroom.
the bathroom.
Swag.
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 That's what we say. Everyone
Gotta
makes
swag 'em
fun
out.
of. Everyone makes fun of me because I say schedule.
Schedule.
Fag.
Sh-
I'd like to
I say
smoke a fag.
schedule.
Toss some swag.
Advertisement schedule, and I say, "Where's the loo?" And
I always say
actually,
loo.
when I came here today, I go, "Hey, where's the loo?" And he's like, "What?
I
Where's
always say,
Lou?"
where's the loo?
Lou. That's him.
That's Loon. That's Looney. Looney Bin. The
Right.
Looney Bin.
Isn't that your nickname?
No, actually, my real name is
Yeah.
Looney.
Is that your real last name?
Canada too.
Is that unfortunate when you're growing up?
I got more crap from the teachers than I did the students.
Well, what's the full name? Give him the full name. Tad S. Looney.
Yep.
Tad's Looney.
Tad's Looney.
Come on. I've had more journalists say no, that's not his real name, right?
But that's cool.
It's like
As you laugh.
I just,
As
no,
you
but
laugh,
it's
really
good. No, I think it is cool.
really
because
cool.
it's,
Then why you get your
unique.
ass kicked in first
Wow.
grade? So
But it's
what?
kind of unique. I think it's kind of unique. I mean, but
Yes, I had very sick parents.
it's sick, demented parents. That's sad. Oh,
Yeah.
he's been trying to get over it his whole life.
Yes,
But I
sometimes.
only know of two other Tads. One's like that band Tad.
Yes.
You know,
Hey,
Tad.
Tad.
It's like Tad.
Great
Big
band.
old- Totally good band. And then that other Tad thing we won't talk about. Because we don't want to plug that station or anything.
Right.
But you know that.
Because they won't play our songs yet.
I don't see, that's just where I don't get it. You know, it's like you have these really, really good bands, like you guys and so many other bands that are just right.
Money.
It's just that you guys are like so ripe for the audience, but they refuse to even acknowledge like anything good. You know, it's like we'll just keep playing this crap over and over again. It's like what is? I mean.
Oh, it's just a matter of time, you know.
Yeah, but you don't want to be. I don't know. It's like part of me goes, well, do you even want to be in that commercial status because what you know? But then you do. But then you do.
How much money do we get?
Right. But no, but it's
Ask
true.
me what the
You know,
paycheck
then you can't. You could tour and you can just all you do is like make albums and tour, make albums and tour. Which is what you guys want to do, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
that's why you got into doing, you know, starting a band.
But there's different ways to do it. I mean, you know, Vertical Horizon did the same exact thing we're doing. You know, it's another way of getting
guys are
there,
better.
and maybe it takes you a little bit longer, but you know, you learn a lot more, and hopefully you're in a better place at the end of the day. So we don't feel bitter
That's
about
true.
anything.
No,
We're doing
that's
what we
true.
want to do.
No, we'll wait till we're about like 50 or 60 before we become bitter and
Yeah.
we yell taunts at our agents from our
And we say,
swimming
"Get off my
pool."
lawn."
Yeah, get off my lawn, man.
Get off my lawn, you rotten kids. Well, how'd you guys all meet though?
What happened was I had answered an ad when I first moved out here. An ad, you know, music.
Single white man.
O'Hare wanted.
That's right. And it was a couple of guys wanting a lead singer to form a band.
You're like, step aside.
So got in there and of course had my demands. I said I wanted another guitarist.
Okay, you're like, I rule, you guys suck, you gone.
No, well,
You-
actually, yeah.
It's like
no.
me here,
Yeah.
you here.
You go now. You go now.
You now go.
So we just, when I got into the band, I said I want a second guitarist because I want a full range of sound, and I
Right.
can't play guitar. Well, actually, I can't write all the
Yeah.
songs. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, you're blowing it, man.
Dude.
Oh,
Your
now
own
my
myth, and you're
Yeah,
always
you're
blowing
blowing
it.
your
Now my
own
image
mind.
of you is totally blown, Tad.
All right, can we start over?
Can we get our handler in here? Where's our
Forget it.
handler?
Do over, do
Okay.
over.
But so then that's when we got Zoo in the band, and then we decided to get rid of everyone else.
Yeah, it's like.
It's like, you can stay, everyone else
Everyone
go.
else, you go now.
Actually, it's
now.
very convenient. We had an earthquake right after that, and the bass player hightailed it back to New Jersey.
It's like, oh, sorry, see ya.
So we got a couple of other bass players and another drummer, and here we are today.
We're still looking for a xylophonist if you're interested.
Bippity boppity bip.
I'll actually have to pull my xylophone out of the garage.
Okay, you were in marching band, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
You know, with the little, the hat
I was so
and the
I was so in the marching band
Rock
when I
band.
was in high school.
There you go.
I was so the geek, you know. I kind of.
Yeah.
I was like the punk rock.
Okay,
geek.
now you've blown your myth.
I know. Now they all know. So, but none of you guys live. So, where is like 4-Star Mary Central headquarters now? Where?
Los Angeles.
So you guys all live in LA.
It's in a frozen castle in the north.
That's
Just like
it.
Superman.
See,
Fortress of Solitude.
Hogwarts. They go to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Whispering, and that's where they live.
But we like kryptonite. That's the only thing. We like kryptonite.
You like
That's why it's short screen.
Yeah.
It's actually a kryptonite weave.
It is. So you all, okay, so you're all in Southern California. You're all in Los Angeles because you all come from different areas.
Right.
Speaking of the valley.
I come from the valley. I am a native.
Oh, you've blown your cover.
Native.
See, we used to
that's
brag
all right.
on you guys in
That's
high
all
school.
right.
Inspector.
You
Like, we're
know,
from the
valley
valley.
and proud. That's all right. You know, because I don't want to be with y'all.
It's not all right. not.
The zoo is recovering. It's like being an alcoholic. You never really stop being an alcoholic.
12 step.
He's from the valley. You never really stop being from the valley.
I still rag on
But
people
you
from the
can
valley. I'm
deal
sorry.
with it. You can. And for all you out there who are from the valley,
Don't give up hope.
Move.
Move.
you can be okay.
Move to Long Beach. Long Beach.
LBC.
LBC. It's all about Long Beach. Sorry. It's all about Hogwarts.
I went to
School.
Cal State Long Beach for a while.
Me too.
Down with the LBC.
I love Long Beach.
Still
She's
lived in
like,
the
yeah, whatever.
storefront on Olive Street.
Okay. You lived in the hood.
Back before it was cleaned up.
Yeah, before it was
baby.
nice.
See, now it's kind of nice down there. But that was
Yeah,
very sweet.
toilet
of
in the
her.
flush by pouring a bucket of water into it. It was great.
Oh, that's
That's not good.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. So, now I was reading on your website, you guys kind of give different answers for how you got the name, but where did 4-Star Mary come from?
Zoo, your turn.
Oh, how come I get all the lame ones? Give me the
Isn't there
lame
a
ones.
band called 6-Star Mary? Wait, there's
Seven Mary
Seven Mary Three.
Yeah.
See, and then we get that. Actually, all right. The
It was
truth
Porn
or the
Star
lie?
Mary.
It was.
It was Porn Star Mary, but
Oh, I like that too.
and then Mary started porn.
But then everyone wants to know where this.
But you know what? Somebody already has that.
And then it was porn Mary's Danish.
Yeah.
But then you can't have.
Then it was
already been Mary's
tofu Mary porn.
Yeah.
And that was just too long. 4 words.
And that was just all like.
Something for a while we just thought we called
Yeah.
the band Madonna, but for some reason people got really cranky about that. We're like, what? We're gonna call the band Madonna, and everyone's like, no, you can't. I never did understand that one. Did you?
Well, you know, there's a porn called Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, they didn't ask us to do the music.
I can't
what is
believe
up with
it.
that?
I know. I rented it
really
thinking that you guys would be, in it.
I could hear, right? They could have like the bed down here, and we'll be like on the big headboard, all rocking out.
Totally, right by the coffin and everything.
Right. See.
But actually, in terms of the name, there's a rule with alternative rock bands.
Okay.
So you may have noticed. A, you have to have a number in the name.
Okay.
That's just a rule.
Don't fight it. Don't fight it.
Yeah,
all right, go
just
with
go
it.
with it.
You just have to go with it. And then B, you have to have 2 other words. But except that most of the bands only have 1 other word, but really it's supposed to be 2 other words.
2 other words and so all you out there.
SR71. It's like that's really SR71.
So all you out there who are thinking of like, what do I name my band?
These are the rules.
A number, 2 names.
Number 2 names. You're very easy.
Jello Biafra would be proud.
There you go.
Yes, he would. So, what's next for Force Summer?
Well, then we're gonna go play.
After
we go play
I think you guys should play. I think they should play because no one wants to hear me anymore. You guys want to hear Force Summer? They sound so cool. But what's next for you guys? Like after the tour, what's next?
After the tour, I think we're going to concentrate on Australia.
Scary but true.
Yeah, scary but true. But
we're going to be recording some new stuff.
You gotta get the dog.
I swear this dog is crazy. I'm trying not to get distracted.
But you gotta watch the dog. We keep spinning.
Come on, Star Mary, good enough to make your dog scratch its butt.
Yeah.
Right on cue.
That sounds like a good.